because the game is starting. Quarterfinals, 125 FPS August League. Evil on Airwalk with the LG off the beginning. 1-0.
You have taken the lead.
And immediately onto the Mega Health and almost 2-0.
54% LG.
Yep,
That's
that didn't
okay.
take Evil long to impose himself on the map.
Pavel didn't do the right thing with this spawn as he ran straight over to the red armor, which Evil was more than happy to oblige with taking the first frag. Instead, Pavel should have listened for just a second and then moved over to the Mega, or even just settled and submissive towards the yellow armor. But Evil's going to find himself another, fighting over at the green armor. And spawn frag, yes please. Evil's having a great start in Airwalk.
Yep, this is Evil's map pick.
Yes,
And,
yes.
you can see why, yeah, he's definitely a solid contender on Airwalk these days.
I think Pavel just has like a brain freeze though against Evil. I think it was the games. Okay, Pavel might get a kill now. There we go, lovely rocket. During the Moscow land, Pavel never took a single map off of Evil, and most of the time it wasn't even close. So let's see if things are going to change now that they're playing online. They're both using fancy home monitors. Maybe Pavel can impose himself a little bit more aggressively. This is nice, good rocket work, and he's going to find a kill without taking absurd damage from the grenades.
Pavel's done really well to come back here, actually.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's been a good little spell for him. And he could even tie up his game,
For the lead.
which he does do.
Expecting him to come back ever.
Yeah, and so quickly as well. That red is still up, but I don't think Evil's gonna even think about challenging for it.
He hasn't gone for the yellow, which means that Pavel's going to be able to fight for it a little bit, and he's going to push Evil out of there. Watching out for the rockets, but picks his moment wisely, and doesn't take any further rocket damage. I think Evil's got to be a little bit worried at the moment, because Pavel is bringing a different form to this game than he did on Saturday.
And this could be another Evil just
Whoa!
managed to get...
Whoa there.
I'm not sure if Evil timed that or not, but that was... he just managed to keep himself alive there by getting onto that Mega.
Pavel does get a great spawn, though, to be honest. Neither of them actually spawned by the red armor, but Pavel managed to make better use of it all. He's got all the weapons that he needs. He's landed one rail. Evil chasing him down, but it's actually backfiring on him completely, and Pavel is surely going to just push his way
Pavel
onto
doing a
Mega.
lot of damage.
Pavel, what the hell was that about? He hits the rail after, but he just made life unnecessarily complicated for himself. 5-4 regardless, but it's still slightly bewildered by what just happened. Those rockets.
That rocket rail combo. Wow. Yep, that's Evil for you.
Absolutely brilliant. You know, that never would have happened if Pavel didn't just rely on a rail to try and steal the Mega. He should have just pushed him with the LG. Again, rockets from Evil are phenomenal. And we might see that turnaround now, going back into Evil's favor, like it did at the beginning.
And there we go, Evil on 100. And this is going to boost him up even further, this yellow. And a good rocket from Pavel, but still firmly in control.
Gotta say that these guys aren't playing with the LG like it's just been nerfed.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Maybe Evil hasn't realized yet. He's like, yeah, I'm still hauling ass with the LG. Nothing's changed.
No, I mean, he is hitting 41%. And when you're hitting that hard, you don't really need a nerfed LG anyway.
I think the changes that we're gonna see in like the meta of the game are gonna be more subtle and probably not be so apparent until maybe the update, until a few days down the road, having this update for everyone to play with. Right now, Evil's making fantastic use of the weapon. He's 12-5 at the moment, 13-5 make it, and he's not really slowing down. Holy damn.
This is very quickly getting out of control for Pavel.
Yeah. Nearly there. Nearly there, Evil.
Pavel had a really good start, but then some poor weapon choices there with the railgun, and Evil just, I don't know, ran away with it.
Steven
15 to 5, 5 minutes in.
Do you know Steven? South African Quaker?
Yeah, is he upset?
I think he's being sarcastic, but he seems he's acting traumatized and shattered
About the update?
about the LG change. I don't think he sounds too concerned. And I don't think too many people are, but guys, sorry, kind of like zoned my way out of that duel, but essentially Evil just devastated him.
Evil being evil and just devastating, completely crushing Pavel there. It was his map pick, so it was his to win, and he convincingly did that, so it's going to be Pavel's map pick up next.
Do we remember
I think it was T7.
Was
I'm
it
mistaken. Yeah, T7
Okay.
from Pavel.
Got it. This is always going to be harder. Like, I would have expected this match to be closer than Ash versus Backstein, but after seeing Ash versus Backstein, I don't think that's the case anymore. I think Pavel is... Let's just say I'm going to be even more surprised if Pavel wins one map than if Backstein was close to winning one map, you know, against Ash.
Yeah, I mean, looks like it could be a repeat of the Moscow LAN results, which these guys played recently.
No, for sure.
Yeah, Pavel
it's heading
definitely
that direction.
needs to win this map.
He had like a spot of really fantastic world-class plays on Airwalk and then just lost his head again. It's very weird. Like, I can't remember the last time I saw Pavel having great games against Evil. I think it was towards the beginning of the year, basically. Let's get into the game, though, guys. It is Evil
Really
versus
just,
Pavel on map 2.
It's really just a mental block from him.
Yeah. Evil does take the risk and just drops down, gets the red, no problems. Pavel actually elects not to delay the Mega whatsoever, so there's less than 10 seconds between them, which is actually starting to become unusual on this map.
Oh my god, Evil's rockets.
Oh,
Please, Evil.
and the rail to follow up right between the eyes. Evil doesn't take long for him to put himself on the board in any game, basically.
Yeah.
Mega coming up. Pavel, nowhere to be seen. Evil.
I think he's just too scared to show his face at the moment.
Yeah. I agree, really. Evil can just frolic around the map if he wants to, because he's usually got the edge over Pavel in every game they play as of late. Some good damage this time from Pavel, but Evil definitely showing himself to be a force on this map, as all the others we've seen. It's going to be tough though, Evil. Maybe there's going to be a spark of overconfidence here. He needs to get onto that Mega quickly and then drop down. He needs to do damage on red. Oh, he's just a little bit late. Didn't give himself enough time, which he's usually a perfectionist when it comes to timing himself, getting to the items to do damage on them.
Yeah, and even that rail, he usually hits it, which is a really tricky spot, but Evil almost perfecting that shot. Unlucky to have missed. And he's probably going to get himself this next red. I don't think Pavel is actually going to challenge for this, if unlucky not to land it.
Trying to play it fast, Evil. Gonna get another rail. Oh, he's just gonna miss it. Was his last slug? Would possibly have got him the kill then. And I think he's just gonna rendezvous down here at the red armor. He's got no rail, so no point really going into that room unless he fancies picking up some ammo.
Yeah, and
he has.
you know, unlike the last game, I think Pavel just needs to keep the score low if he wants to have any chance of doing anything against Evil, which he is doing. I mean, 2.5 minutes in, he's managed to keep it down to 1 frag.
Actually, Evil's going to let him get onto the mega health. Pavel probably thinking it's too good to be true. But no, the heavens have opened for him. Maybe this is something that he can transform positively. And get something, get a frag from it. Get a point. Come on, Pavel.
Come on, Pavel.
I'm rooting for him and being slightly biased just because I think he needs our support. This underdog does. But Evil, they're showing why he is far from being the underdog as he has destroyed him in this fight. And that is going to be an easy second frag for him. Maybe not easy, but he made it look easy.
Yeah, Evil just timing the exit out of that teleporter perfectly and catching Pavel with his back turn just ever so slightly and got the frag.
Evil just spewing sixes on Pavel's body there. I gotta say, it is different and it's unusual to have on the stream because it's never been available to us before, but I'm kind of liking the damage plum thing. I don't know how it looks on stream though. It's like, because it's quite rapid graphics, maybe it looks like poo on stream. But
it looks kind of like, you know, in an RPG when someone drops coins, like in Diablo or something, kind of looks like that. Like you're just dropping these.
Oh really?
I don't know. Probably
no,
not,
I know what you mean there.
That's what I think.
I can see exactly what you mean. I'll be taking a look at VODs and testing it out a bit later, to be honest.
Yeah, I know you can change the color, and I think that's about it, really. Not sure what else you can do with the plum.
Yeah, well, I'm going to investigate, see what we can do to optimize viewing on the stream. Pavel, with a pretty sick air rocket just then, he might even be able to get himself a frag from this.
Evil on 25 health if Pavel lands a rail, which he hasn't done yet.
Hit the damn rail! Oh my god. Pavel, you make me cry like a baby with these plays. You should be doing so much better. You're capable of so much more, Pavel. Well, what's happened? It's like he's just gone backwards. Like he still gets second at the Moscow land, but I don't actually feel like it was even as positive as it should have been. GG.
GG and match point to Evil.
Yeah, he's making quick work of this game so far, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think Pavel's fighting himself more than he is Evil. I mean, I know for one that he's
14 LG, 23 rail.
Yeah, right. He's capable of much better than this.
Yeah, no, he is.
Even against Evil.
Mhm. I think he's like making Evil look much stronger than he is actually playing at the moment as well. I think it's going to be very interesting when we get to the... Actually, I don't know. If Evil gets to the finals, I think it's going to be really interesting how he fares up against Cypher, because I'm saying Cypher as if I'm assuming he's going to be there, but right now there's no reason for me to think anyone else is going to be in the finals from that side of the bracket than him. But there is Cooler there. There is Pony is in.
Yeah,
okay,
wins.
Look at the brackets. Cooler, Pony.
It's going to be Cooler, Pony.
Cypher, Yayo.
Yayo, Cypher, and Ashen wins, which we still have today.
Yep. Let's get into match point now for Evil on Cure. I am sitting on his point of view. Gonna check him out. He has that red armor in hand, and very standard start for him. 10 seconds in, you got a red rocket rail. Is he going to bother dropping for this yellow? A little bit dangerous. Ash is going to do the hard work for him, and he's going to reap all of the benefits.
Evil just bounced Pavel right off that yellow there. Brilliant rockets.
Yeah. Pavel really should manage to get that yellow armor, at the very least. Okay, rockets. All of a sudden, maybe a game changer over here, but nope, because Pavel feeling slightly suicidal.
I don't know what to say. Pavel,
please.
Pavel, please.
Get the sixes flying out. Pavel will get himself onto the red, but this should be a kill. There it is. 2 to -1. Right at the spawn. We could have had another kill there, but fortunately for Pavel, Evil actually misses his rails off the spawn.
He did what? He missed a rail?
Yeah.
Quickly, Evil.
Tell the media. I think Evil's actually going to let Pavel get onto the red armor, trying to set up a little bit of a trap. If that rocket was just positioned a little bit further to the right, it would have been a direct. It would have made a loud clunk, and Evil could possibly have been followed up with something more. Placing a rail though, trying to avoid damage. Manages
Yeah,
to get onto the floor, but this is still hard times. Oh god.
And this isn't the Pavel we saw. Even against strengths, Pavel looked much better. And
Yeah.
I know it's evil he's playing, but he just doesn't look as comfortable. Perhaps he's nervous, perhaps he's got a mental block, I don't know what it is, but it's not the same Pavel.
Enjoy was talking about Pavel, she was saying how... And she's managed to communicate with Pavel a lot more than any of us have, obviously. And she says he doesn't get nervous. I was like, okay, doesn't get nervous, but there's something is obviously wrong when he plays against evil. It might not be nerves, but it's got to be, as you put it, a mental block. I mean, of some sort. Like he used to make such tight games with evil, and even though he would lose most of the time, now it's just gone bad to worse.
Yeah.
It's not going to be long until Pavel forfeits again, I think.
Yeah, I don't think so. Unless he can pull a few quick frags now, I don't see this going to another map. There's match point for evil, of course. So, you know, Pavel had everything to do in this game. It was his to take. He had to bring it to evil, but most definitely not doing that.
Yeah.
Hasn't managed to get off the negatives yet. And again, evil with those rockets, just absolutely devastating.
I think Pavel's trying to work out at the moment whether or not it's socially acceptable for him to forfeit this early without looking too pissed off. Or pissing other people off. You know what, Pavel, you do as you please. I feel like if he was on another side of the bracket, any other part of the bracket, he would have a much better chance. He gets himself off the negatives though, which I guess is one good thing we can say about him right now. But how many more good things will we have to say? The shotgun. Oh my god, that shotgun. Yeah.
Devastating.
Yeah. Horrid stuff. How to go against. He's got a shotgun himself, but can he do as good a job as Evil? Nope. And that's it. That's over.
That's it.
Game over. Evil is going to be the first person to qualify for the semi-finals here in the 125 FPS August League. And I apologize, guys. I just called him Evil, but we'll change that up now. I'm going to change it to Ash versus Wins now.
Alright, yeah, so, as expected, Evil convincingly
Crushing it.
beating Pavel.
Yeah. And you know what? Not surprised at all whatsoever. That's basically what we saw on Saturday. And it was almost more convincing today. I can say.
Oh well, let's focus on the next game. Ash versus Wins, what do you